Morning, lovelies. I'm mostly better, though still sucking down on the old fisherman's friends, which has taught me something about Finnish drinking habits that I never really wanted to know before. But I'm finally able to get on with what I wanted to do this year, which was basically to rebrand and reorganise my business, my social media presence, which is mostly around my business and all of that kind of thing. So I'm going to be cracking on with that. So you may notice a few changes around. One of the things I'm going to be doing is making more little 20-second adverts for my products, my company, the stuff that I do, and so you'll notice more of that on tagged on the end of videos. Hopefully that'll be alright with you. It shouldn't be too intrusive. They are only 20 seconds. I will try to make them visually interesting and so on. But I've got to find more justification for the amount of time and effort that I've been putting into YouTube. Beyond the fact that I actually enjoy it, and it's one of the few things I really feel capable of doing with the old fuck brain lately. So if I can use it to drive people to things that I do that make me money, that makes it easier to justify. And you know, the Patreon's good, but Patreon isn't particularly focused on any one thing. It just supports me in everything that I do, which isn't just YouTube. So and there needs to be more money there to justify the amount of time that I spend on on YouTube work. So yeah, I really have to try and find a rebalance, and I'm waiting on my appeals for my financial support due to the fuck brain. So things are still kind of up in the air, but I feel like I've got to do something, and rebrand, new company logo, consolidating and organising my online presence. It's something that's kind of work, but it's something that I feel capable of being able to do. So that's something. I'd like to focus more on my fiction this year. I still haven't decided whether to come out about the erotica that I write, because I like having something separate where I can be judged on what I do rather than who I am and the reputation that I have unjustly in certain circles and so on. And some of the stuff that I write, because I write to meet people's fantasies and so on, some of the stuff that I write in that persona could be used against me in this persona. Put it that way. I'm sure your mind can fill in the blanks. It's just upsetting and annoying because I prefer to be an open and upfront kind of person. But there's some value in that. I guess it's similar to the value that I see in online anonymity, even though I issue it. So it shouldn't upset and bother me so much. I should be happy to have this separate space, but it does. You know, you gotta be you, I guess is what it all comes down to. So yeah, you should see changes on my Facebook presence, my YouTube presence. I've attempted to sign up for Steemit, so I'll check that out. I've got a BitChute now, which just basically consolidates these videos. I don't know what they're going to do with the platform, but that's kind of replacing VidMe for me. There'll be a new logo for the games company. I still need to concentrate on the work on the Gore RPG, but I hope to be able to do something else. I want to try and encourage other people to write material for my games, so I guess I'll look into ways I can do that. I mean, a lot of what I do is open license anyway, so anyone could, but maybe there's ways I can encourage people to do more things. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing over the next probably month or so. Working on my logo, consolidating my social media, working on my social media branding and presence, figuring out advertising, and trying to work out what I'm going to do over the course of 2018 besides survive and possibly pickle roaches to eat in a nuclear fallout zone. Who knows the way this year's going to go. Things seem to have been escalating over the last few years. Anyway, I appreciate your ongoing support. Please do continue to pimp the channel and everything else that I do, and it would really help if you could just chuck $1 a month into the Patreon. I know everyone is feuding and asking for your money at the moment, and that can't be helped. Just give money to people you appreciate, and if that happens to be me, fantastic. The Zealot Scholarship's finished, the money is on its way. It was sent on the 5th, so I may not get it until as late as the 20th, and then I'll be looking for people to commission for art to support it into the next year. So if you know any struggling artists who are open for commissions, leave a comment and a link, or message me on Twitter or Facebook or wherever else where you know somebody, and let's see if we can get some money into their hands and get some art to support that project going forward into this year. Yeah, sorry, boring update type stuff, but there you go. Zang everyone, and I hope you have a great new year. I hope it was better than last one. Let's kick its ass.